next week, me and Casper are flying up to New York, and Kelvin Gastelum is fighting Darren Till. And this matchup, it's a very interesting matchup. Darren Till, a lot of people believe that Kelvin Gastelum is a pretty tough sort of first fight in the division for him. Are you going to be watching that one closely? And who do you think wins that one? Do you think Kelvin Gastelum gets it done?
Yeah, certainly. I'm going to be watching it closely because they're very likely opponents in the near future. But yeah, I would have to say I'd have to lean towards Gastelum because I think he's a super underrated fighter in the middleweight division, but he's very sneaky in his approach to closing the distance and landing his strikes. He's quite quick. We'll have to see how Till makes the transition to middleweight. That's always a big question mark for me watching guys jump up. So yeah, I'd have to lean towards Gastelum at this point.
Is there a preference? Like, if one of these guys was your potential next opponent, is there one that excites you more than the other? I guess especially with Gastelum because there is a bit more history there.
No, not really. Like, it's just whatever happens will happen. What will be, sort of thing.
Well, you're gonna.
Sorry, I was just gonna say we'll let you go in a second, Ro. I'm just wondering if you saw Gastelum's comments after UFC 243. I believe he said he was a bit disappointed, and he said that he would have dropped you like a sack of potatoes, if I'm reading quotes. And I'm just wondering if you saw that, and if you were surprised that he's saying that sort of after the fight as opposed to in the lead up when you guys were going to fight.
No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. The game and the culture around it is just that everybody just wants to shit on each other, and it's sad. It's sad that people have to try and shit on each other to move up in the world. Like, I'd like to think that I've shown you don't have to do that, but maybe he would have. We'll see. We're still quite young, both me and him, and I'm sure our paths will cross.
With UFC 244 around the corner, everyone's talking about this BMF title. I feel like you could be fighting for a title like that, the baddest motherfucker on the planet. I think that would sit nicely in the Whittaker household. And it'd be a funny contrast, right? The one guy to do it would be one of the nicest guys in the game. But I'm just wondering who you sort of have winning that fight if you were wearing your analyst hat for it. And I know you guys are going to do a great preview on Grange TV. And I know you guys are going to do a great reaction on Grange TV as well. But if we can get the jump, who do you have winning in that fight?
Over 5, I'd have to lean towards Nate. But I think Masvidal has a skill set to put work in. But I think Nate over 5 rounds can just drag it to that uncomfortable place.